leaves are starting to change colour. On a day when I'm going to paint, I thought I would try and take it all outdoors and have a go outside. I'd given up pretty much on ever being able to paint, and I was just about to swap the paint tubes I had for a sewing machine, second-hand sewing machine, when all of a sudden a friend of mine who worked with textiles announced that she'd just recently started painting and was finding it exciting and simple. I was intrigued, so I got in touch with her, and she showed me, demonstrated what she had been learning. And she'd been learning online with various art teachers, and I'll put their names down below for handy reference. Just to begin with, I'm sketching abstract shapes. Here I'm using the shadow from the paintbrushes and so forth, and I'm just getting used to the surface, what size am I working to, and moving around the surface of the paper. Here come the paints. It's very abstract. I'm not trying to paint as something recognisable. And here I'm using a thick brush now for contrast and a lighter colour. I could literally watch paint dry. You can still see some of the scribbles that I put on with the pencil at first, but they're starting to get covered up with paint. The absorbing thing about being outdoors, the added extra, is the shadows that are being made as I'm painting. A little bit of added extra. Here I am mixing a bit of colour, and here's the overall result. It's not beautiful at all, but it's going to be a backdrop for a text I've been thinking about. So I've put the text on it, and here I am cutting it up into little squares, sticking them down. Each square has now become a little picture because it's got some white distance between it and the one beside it. It's a bit like doing patchwork in reverse. You make the big picture and then you make the smaller ones. They become like little windows, multi-paned windows. Room to jiggle about a bit and check how much space I want between each square. And finally, the framed result. I hope this encourages you to have a splash of painting if you haven't done it in a while, and to recognise that it can be fun and become a backdrop to something else you might want to put on top.